Now you have to go turn it on. And you have to invite me to your game. Oh, Booty Main's always watching. What a man. Invite me to your game.
Alright, calm down. There you go.
That's Kevin. AKA the Booty Main.
That's what I asked you.
You didn't know that?
No.
You gotta know these things, May.
Do I look like I look at the chat?
Yes. You actually are quite
Also,
active in it.
on the group chat, if I fall behind and everybody's talking about something, I'll just insert my own conversation into it.
Oh, we're well aware.
Yeah.
Why did I spawn here?
I don't know, where'd you spawn?
In my
Your
house.
house. Well, probably
Yeah.
because you slept. That's where you were last. Either that or you slept there, so.
I forget what I was last doing.
Making your house. I am also making my house.
Yeah, but there's a big difference.
Is there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess mine has a roof right now, and yours doesn't.
Mine has a roof? What are you talking about? Oh, you made a second floor to your house, too. I see how this is gonna be.
Yeah. I'm the girl Steve
No.
right now.
I locked the door. Yeah, why are you the girl?
Because it wouldn't let me do mine. It was like, it failed to load your skin. So for this stream, I'm the girl character.
I bet.
And that's okay. I accept
Is it, though?
that.
Alright. What were we doing? Oh, it's nighttime. Does that mean we have to kill ourselves?
You can.
Oh, I know what I was doing. I need saplings to plant trees on your roof.
No.
You know you need some trees on your roof.
I don't.
I need sand.
In fact, I need to actually get on my roof so I can make a roof.
You want me to get on your roof?
No, I don't want you to get on my roof. If you get on my roof, I will swing a sword and kill you.
Is that sort of reference to a body part of yours?
Nope.
Damn. I was hoping it was. Well, good news for you. I'm putting trees out here for you, buddy.
Wow. You're too kind. Oh.
I do what I can, man. I do what I can. Alright.
I hurt myself.
Well,
I got a poo-poo.
I really need some sand, so...
Oh.
So, what topic did you want to start with?
I don't know.
I'll let you kick it off.
Yeah.
For the booty main. Where's the stairs to go down?
Well, first I wanna make my roof.
That is key. Alright, get me out of here. How do I get... Where are the stairs to go down to, like, bedrock that we made? Back here? Oh, that's water. Damn it. Damn it. Oh my god. Why did you do this to me?
You did that.
Oh, they're right here. Haha, silly me. Alright. Let's, start with your topic. Oh, I remember why I didn't. I don't like coming down here. It's spooky.
Oh my god. Once I get this first row of things. Stairs. Yeah, stairs so I can make my roof. I'll be able to start the topic.
Why don't you just start it now? That way we can support you mentally and physically.
I think that looks good. Wonderful. I don't know what to start with topic-wise.
Ball's in your court, brother.
Crap. Stairs.
Ooh, that sounded.
Oh, I know what I can do.
What's over here? That sounded real funny. Oh, come on, give me my torches. Where
Oh
my
my
torches go?
god.
Yeah. Oh, it's just stone. Dirt. You know what dirt means? That means there's sand.
Does it?
I hope. Or it means I'm gonna hit water. We're gonna find out, aren't we?
Usually it means
Big
you're gonna hit
dirt.
water, and you're
And yeah, you're right, but there's gotta be sand over here.
and
I'm
your
gonna
luck.
keep digging. I'm gonna keep digging. I'm gonna dig around into the water. Don't come down to the mines. It's a disaster.
Okay.
I'm gonna find
It
the
always
spiders.
is.
I hear the spiders, May. Son of a.
Spider-Man? You hear Spider-Man?
Yeah. I think I
Tom
hear
Holland.
Miles, actually. Alright, I give up. This is a disaster.
Ooh,
Whoa!
I heard lightning. That
that
was
you?
scary.
What just happened?
That was lightning.
That sounded like a creeper exploding and farting at the same time.
That was lightning striking something.
Yeah, that didn't. Are you top level?
There's 2 llamas and something in the water. What?
What?
There's a man with 2 llamas in the water.
Not the wandering trader. He can gift us his presents. I found something.
Oh, I think he died. Or
He
he's
got attacked
invisible.
by- Oh! I'm wearing headset and that does not sound good.
No.
I'm down in the mine. I'm down in like the deepest part of the mines and I can hear that. That is
All
so
I saw
creepy.
was a mysterious man like walking up to our house with 2 llamas, and I was like, who's this?
Why are you so far from the shore, brother?
And he's like, why did he come to our fair island? Does he wish to do trade with us?
Actually, he does. That's the good news. Yeah, but that lightning sounds really creepy when you're this far down.
It is
It
spooky.
literally- Also, don't try mining anywhere because I have opened up all the floodgates that you plugged up.
Oh, that's good. That makes me happy. Oh my!
Do you hear that? You see how
I
creepy
feel like
that
it-
sounds?
I hope it doesn't set fire to our island. That
Is
is
it
getting
not raining
close.
upstairs? Was that
No,
raining
no,
upstairs?
it's pouring. It is pouring.
Oh, it sounds so creepy down here. I want to hear it again. What do you
I
do
don't.
with granite? Can you make anything? gonna start your
Yeah,
topic
I
soon?
think you can.
So Booty Main can weigh in.
So Booby Man.
Oh, he switched to my stream. Oh, hey.
Oh, that's disappointing. Well, I guess I'm not gonna let him weigh in then.
He must have notifications set for us. Oh my god. You have got to be kidding me. Oh my. Whew.
Oh God.
Whoever's watching my stream, that scared the crap out of me. Oh my. Booty Main, please tell me you saw that. That could have been a disaster. Oh no. That was bad. Whew. I'm glad that's over with. That was spooky. Dom, I need your help with something.
Your face needs my help.
See, in context, you're not wrong.
Uh,
I do need your help.
alright. I can help you. Let me just eat some bread. What do you need help with?
Come find me.
I see you. I don't know. How do I get to you?
By mining today?
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, it does sound. It sounds like creeper. It does sound like creepers
I
blowing up
know.
down here, because you can't hear all the
Come,
rain. Yeah,
come over here.
I don't
Come
know
on, Booty
how
Bang.
to. I don't know how to get to you. Where'd you go? How'd you get there? Ah, here.
I'm right here.
I guess you're on this level. What?
No! I need you to stand on this dirt so I can dig it for you. Or just jump in. I was digging. That's a cavern. An underwater cavern. There are so many riches, but how do we get them? I fell in while I was digging. Just jump in real quick and look around.
Oh.
I that was
Yeah, I don't know.
scary. I don't.
Well, make sure you cover it
Well, I
up
picked.
too. That way nothing comes out of it. 'Cause that's all we need is another one of those guys down here.
Yeah,
Uh,
my pickaxe broke.
so what? One thing I did want to talk to you about is I wanted to ask you, because earlier I talked about looking at
Whoa, that's cool. It's
podcasts
raining.
for topics. It is raining. Um, so I was gonna ask you if you listen to any podcasts. If so, like, what do you listen to?
I have. I used to on the reg listen to podcasts. It used to be just three main ones. I used to listen to a lot of uh, what you didn't learn in history class.
I love
I
them.
used to listen to a lot of Reply All, which is really good,
What's that
and a
about?
lot of it's like a I'm trying to remember. It was kind of like one main guy who would kind of just do like random crap, and a lot of stuff was a lot more tech oriented, like history of it. A lot of the time, um,
Okay.
doing weird social experiments. I don't know. It's kind of hard to. It's been a while. I'd have to go back and listen to some. I didn't listen to a whole lot, and then I do a lot of cinema sins for movies. They're funny, and they make fun
They,
of everything.
they do.
But I know
All
you
right.
used to listen to a lot of what you learn in history class.
Yeah, I used to listen. So when I worked at Target, I used to listen to them, and also I used to listen to. Oh crap! I did this the wrong way. I used to listen to them, and uh, more disturbing is I used to listen to a podcast called Serial Killers.
Ah,
Oh no, my block of wood.
that
Um,
one sounds kind of interesting.
it's actually really cool and it's really interesting because it tells you, it talks about the background of all these serial killers and like what, like it goes through the psychology, what is it called?
Psychology.
Um,
Psychology.
no, that's not the word I'm thinking of.
You were
Um,
just saying it.
yeah, I know. That's why I stopped saying it because I was like, no, that's wrong.
Uh,
Um, the inner psyche of like the serial killers and like
things.
what what brings them to do what they did, you know?
Ah, that makes sense. Yes.
Um, and then it goes into like what their crimes were and how they got away with stuff and all that other interesting details, um,
Yeah.
which I enjoyed a lot actually. Um, and I do have a couple more of their episodes that I have saved um, onto my my like downloaded podcast because that's usually what I do with the Spotify is I download a whole bunch of podcasts and then I listen to them.
Yeah.
Um, but other podcasts I listen to are um, I used to listen to a lot of Broad Street Hockey, which is essentially
Hockey.
it's hockey. It talks about hockey in general,
Yeah.
but mainly the Philadelphia
Jesus
Flyers, which is
Christ.
my team. Oh crap.
Yeah.
Um, which they're not the best in the world, so everybody's got something to say about them.
Yeah.
And I can't say I disagree with anything being said. Um, but that's good. And then what are some other good ones? Obviously stuff you missed in history class. Um,
Yeah.
I listened to some of the H3 podcast. It's not really my thing, but I'm sure if I got really into it, that would be interesting. I really started enjoying Bertcast, which is made by a comedian called God, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Bert Kreischer.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
It's really cool because he interviews uh, comedians, different comedians. Like I just listened to him interviewing Jim Jeffries, um, and it's really interesting because you get to hear all these different comedians talk about like um, what's how they go through their process, and it's usually the questions that like normal interviews won't ask them. Like normal
Yeah.
interviews will ask them like, "Oh, what got you into comedy?" And how'd you get your start? And that gets answered a million times. Bert really
Yeah.
gets down to like the nitty gritty of questions that people are really interested in, like how much money do you make and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Dog's going crazy.
and like ideas behind shows and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I listen to the RT podcast, um, Rooster Teeth podcast called Always Open, as well as their Off Topic podcast. And then they just came out with a new one called The Bungalow, which
Yeah.
is the business side of their company, which is really interesting. And I think you should listen to it because even if you don't care about their company, it's really interesting to hear like insiders of CEOs talking about, you know, what goes on with the company and how they do things and how it's
Yeah.
run. I'm trying to think of other ones. That's really the main ones. I've
Yeah.
started listening to the there's a TED Talk podcast. That one's kind of interesting if you want like daily motivation and stuff like that. People go on
Yeah.
there, and it's basically you're just listening to TED Talks. Um,
That's pretty cool.
but they interview the person that's doing the TED Talk, and answer some stuff that's usually it's the TED Talk. It's just the person talking, but with this they
Yeah.
actually like interview the person and ask questions that you might not get answered with just the TED Talk. Um, and some of them are good, some of them are boring as all
Yeah.
heck. I would say it's more of a podcast to listen to, like when you're going to bed and something like that. Um,
Whoa.
but it is entertaining.
That's pretty cool.
Um,
Ouch.
trying to think. I know Jim Jeffries has a podcast. I want to kind of listen to his. Let me look and see. Um, Robin Hood has a podcast. I've never listened to it. Um, I listen to a lot of like
Yeah.
finance stuff. My
Yeah.
podcasts are really weird. It's either comedy and conspiracies and serial killers, or finance and renovation.
Makes
So
sense.
like
You can make a lot
it's
of money being
quite
a serial killer.
it's quite all over the place. I mean, you can. Some of them do. Um,
Especially
but
once the book sales take off.
oh yeah. Um, you know something I learned with the Bert's podcast was kids nowadays like 12, 13 really don't know
Yeah.
anything about things like the Maryland the Manson murders. I was thinking of Marilyn Manson, but the Manson
It's like he didn't
murders.
murder anybody.
No,
No.
but like they know of Marilyn Manson, but they don't know of
That's
the
debatable.
murders of the Manson murders that his name stems off of, which is interesting. I would still say a good portion do know
Oh shit.
about the Manson murders, but I think it's dwindling. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
With like
Makes sense
it
over
being
time.
like over time it not being as a big button-up issue, kind of like was it Jeffrey Dahmer that was like the handsome
Oh,
killer, and he was like really famous for being really handsome. One of them
that's the
was.
one that
I
they made a
can't
movie
remember.
about recently, right?
Yeah, the Netflix one
No. It was, I thought it was
no,
Joe
the
something.
Netflix there's the Netflix show that has
Ted Bundy.
the yeah, Ted Bundy has what's his name? Zach Efron as
Yeah.
him
He's
as him
hot.
starring in it. Yeah, and they're like that's not accurate. And, or they're saying like, "Oh, well, you shouldn't make a murderer handsome and stuff like that and make
Why
people want
not?
to date him." And it's like, "But that's how it
That was
was."
the thing. Yeah.
People were really like looking at him and sending him like fan letters and love letters and stuff like that because they were attracted to
He's a
him
hunk.
physically. Oh god.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Sugar.
um, and that was like one of the first podcasts I heard on the serial killer podcast, and I was just like, wow, they made a show about that. Nobody knows about all this stuff already. I was like, how do you not? Like I've known about this for so long, but then I realized, oh yeah, normal people don't listen to serial killer podcast while they work, while they
Not
just go
super
about
often, I
their
would say.
day.
Yeah.
Where's the middle? I think this is the middle.
But yeah, I don't. I only really listened to podcasts while I was at work. But
Yeah, that's
overall, yeah,
well.
I don't. I haven't. I never really listened to many.
Yeah, that's
I'm
how
more
I
into the
am.
music side of
I listen
Spotify.
to but then again, I have like 13-hour days, so I can get through quite a bit of podcasts.
Yeah. Where I work now, I can't listen to anything.
Really? They let me do whatever I
No.
want at my work.
Well, because we wear headsets all day when we're doing orders at the warehouse, so we can't like put headphones in or anything.
No, see, we're getting it straight from the shipping yard, so like all the orders are already set. Like people already,
Yeah.
all we do is grab a piece of paper and grab whatever the paper says to grab. And if we don't have it, we don't have it.
Yeah.
Because there's sometimes they'll send just empty boxes, and it's just like
Yep.
who put this on a pallet? And was just like, yep, that's done.
Yep. That's how it goes.
But I assume it's all machine, but um, yeah,
My
it's always
house
just
does
like
not work
really
machine.
weird. Um, oh, that's why it's this. This is in the way. I don't need this.
My house does not match in the least bit.
I'm making a roof on mine. It's looking cute.
Ted
Making-
Bunt. So is that the only topic you really had?
Oh no, that was just my starting topic.
Uh,
Um, I just
Let me
figured that
dive
would
into
that
my
would.
one topic.
Oh, you came up with a topic. I'm so proud of
I have one main topic that could or could not eat a good bit of time.
you. Alright. What's your topic?
So it's completely different from your topic, though.
Okay. I don't care.
My topic can stem into another one. My
My
main topic, since we're talking about, or not talking about, since we're playing the game, my topic was we could discuss the current state of Minecraft.
All right. I mean, the current state of Minecraft, I feel like is really it's still booming. Even especially
Yeah.
now, it's like it's got its second life. It's I think thanks to Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to Fortnite being crap, that like people are just like, I'm gonna play Minecraft, and then they're like, oh yeah, there's a lot of people still playing this.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh man, I don't think it ever really died.
no, they had more, uh, what's it called? More people on it than. I'm gonna have to change where this ladder is because this is not gonna work out.
It was just
They
like
had
such a
more people
simple
on it
concept.
than
Yeah.
Fortnite had for like the longest time, and then someone finally looked at the analytics and they're like, oh yeah, it's like yeah, well they're adding so much to it all the time Like
Yeah.
Microsoft has really taken this game. Like everybody remembers the Notch version, and it's like Notch didn't really have much on it. Ooh, there's a
Oh my
dog.
god, here we go. Yeah, that's my dog.
Um,
Yeah, it's. I've been playing it for, well, I guess close to 10 years now. It definitely has come quite a long way. I will say that.
yeah,
I remember back when everything kind of had like the same sound effects. But yeah, uh, I thought that Microsoft's acquisition of it would be like a big death blow to it, but it took it to a whole other level.
no, it's like it kind of reminds me of like how Halo was just like a simple PC game, and then Microsoft took over it and had
Yeah,
Bungie, and then it just shot off,
yeah,
becoming this like amazing series that's stemmed like over 10 games. I would
yeah.
say I think it's probably around like 20 or so games right now.
And no signs of slowing down.
No, it
What's that
really
yet?
is like that second life for it. Um,
You could even say Half-Life.
ooh. Uh, it's funny because like the people for Half-Life 3, they were going to make it, but at this point, it's got so much hype around it that they're
It
like
would never live up.
anything we put would yeah, that's what the developers said. Like they made one, but they're like anything we put out would never live up to the what people are expecting. So it's like
Yeah,
it's there's no point.
yeah. There
So
is no
they
point at this point.
and I agree with them. Like just have people want it, and that way they'll continue to play the past ones and continue to play what else you put up. But it's like if they made another Left 4 Dead at this point. It's like you've
They
done
are
pretty
making
much
another one.
everything. Are they really?
You
They've
didn't see
done
that?
everything
I
they
thought they
could.
said. I thought they said Left 4 Dead 3 is coming out next year.
Oh, I
I
really
thought there was
hope
like a
it
big
doesn't.
announcement.
I think Left
Really?
4 Dead 1 was amazing, and then Left 4 Dead 2 was okay, but it did
What?
bring in
Left 4 Dead
some
2 was
new mechanics
awesome.
and stuff like that, and it really did revitalize the series. I don't think a third one's a wise decision because it just doesn't feel to me like it's the smartest choice they could have.
We'll see.
Uh, but yeah, we'll
They'll,
see. We'll
it'll
see
be
what
good.
happens.
It'll be good. It'll be good.
I don't know about all that, but
Oh, you will know about all that though. It'll be good. Be very good.
I finished my roof. Nice. I've
I'm
never
still
made a
expanding up.
roof. Yeah. Well, I made an attic. That's
Oh, I'm putting a
what I did.
fort up top. I'm gonna
I'm
put some
gonna.
castle walls up top.
I thought about putting a chest, like my chest, up here and stuff like that. But
I'll
I
put
don't
a
know.
bomb next to my chest if anyone tries to steal from it.
Ooh.
We've come a long way from nothing. Oops, I don't need to be here.
Are there any games that you're looking forward to that are coming out? Because I tried to think of like games that I
Uh,
was interested in, and I kind of was like, I don't, I don't think there are any that I'm interested in.
that I'm looking forward to. Um, Honestly, not really off the top of my head. But I also don't really follow a lot of gaming news much anymore, because I have such a huge backlog that I need to play. Like
Yeah, same.
I was following Frontier through like their whole development of Planet Zoo, like the successor to Zoo Tycoon. 'Cause I loved that as a kid.
Oh
And
my
it's been
god, I
out for like 3
love
weeks
the
now.
original Zoo Tycoon. I still like when I do because I lose the
Shit.
CD all the time. But when I
Yeah.
do, I download it onto whatever computer I have and then play it again. The original
But yeah,
was so good. Um,
Planet Zoo came out, and I mean, it looks really good. Like it looks awesome, but I don't have any desire to just spend money on it.
yeah.
Which I guess Game
Well,
Pass has kind of been ruining for me with Xbox, but I don't
well,
know. It's
it's
weird.
like me with the new Star Wars. Like I want to get it, but I don't. I don't have a desire to spend money on it at this moment. Like
Yeah,
it
that makes
it'd be
sense.
be nice to buy and like look at or whatever, and
Something. Yeah.
it would be something to play. But do I want to spend $60 on it right now? Not really.
No.
And
If I
I
was
know
to
it's
buy
not
it,
gonna
it would
go.
just
I
sit on a
know
shelf.
the biggest problem is I know there's no games like interesting games coming out for uh that are going to be on sale for what's it
A
called
while. Black
for
Friday.
the Black Friday and Cyber Monday and the whole weekend and crap. Um,
Yeah, I can't see anything.
it's
Maybe
just like
I'm
as
hope.
far as what people have announced on sales, nothing's on sale.
Yeah.
I'm sure Steam will have their like sales, but Steam is always on sale, so I'm not really that concerned with it.
Yeah.
Um, it's like you could get Steam games or you could not, and it really doesn't matter. They have like
Yeah.
30 or 300 sales a year out of the
I'm really
365 days.
I'm really hoping Planet Zoo goes on sale for Black Friday or something. I will buy it then. But as of right now, I just don't feel like spending like $55 on it.
Yeah, well, that's what I said with Star Wars. Like, if it goes on sale on Black Friday, yeah, I'll get it. I would hope for like a sale that puts it maybe at least. I would a nice sale would be $40. Okay sale would be 50.
Yeah.
I I might get it if it's 50. I would probably definitely get it if it was 40 on sale.
Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, I
But
just don't. I don't have any desire as of
one
right
thing
now.
I
No.
one thing I have been getting I've started collecting manga again. Um, just
There you
because
go.
like for me, I'm spending all this time on my computer and stuff like that, and I'm just like I'm bored of it, and I don't want to like and I'm like I need something that I can collect and just have a hobby of, and it not be super expensive and not be something like collecting amiibos or something where it's like I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to collect I have to buy so many, and they're gonna cost me like $30 a thing or whatever. Um,
Yeah. That makes
like I thought
sense.
about pop figures and stuff like that, and I was just like, no, it's just
Nah,
not
dude.
worth it for me. But with manga, it's like I can collect the whole series and read it time and time again, um, and um, I won't get bored with it. And it
Yet.
also is pretty cost effective because the average manga is like $10 to like
Yeah.
$12, and a lot of them will tend to be like even like $5. So like you could get 5 or 6 of them and spend like maybe $50.
Yeah.
Um, which to put that in
Nah.
perspective, it's like at least 6 chapters usually a book, which is a lot of comic to read. I mean, because I thought about like getting like X-Men comics and stuff like that, and I was like, there's really not a lot in them compared to manga, and I
Yeah.
was just like,
Yeah.
so I was just like, I'll just go with manga. I think eventually I will collect comics, like American comics as well,
Yeah.
but as of right now, the most cost-effective thing for me to collect is just manga. Um, and then occasionally I'll get like art books and stuff like that.
What about Magic cards? Magic the Gathering.
I've never been into that.
Neither have I. I'm more of a Yu-Gi-Oh guy.
Yeah, well, the only card game I could play was Yu-Gi-Oh. If I had to collect cards, I'd say Pokemon, because
Oh
they appeal to
yes.
me way more than Yu-Gi-Oh cards do.
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
Um,
Oh, you know, damn it.
Pokemon really got
I
down the design of a card.
a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Like it just and the games like Yu-Gi-Oh tried to make a game and it fell flat.
The mobile
Pokemon
game
made a
is fun.
show and it was good. Yu-Gi-Oh made a show and it was good. So they kind of like evened out there. As far as card game goes, I would say Yu-Gi-Oh got it, but the look and appearance of Pokemon cards was really there. Like it was much better than the brown Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah. All right. I want you to climb to the top of my tower
Uh huh.
and look at how small our lake we chose is.
Look how small our
You
what
know,
is.
just look how small of a lake we chose. Like, just go to the top and you realize how small our area is gonna be.
Yeah, but it was the biggest we could come up with. But yeah, I can't see anything out in that direction.
Oh,
I see
believe
a
me. That's where
village.
we.
I see
Yeah,
the
the village to the
village,
left of it is all land.
and that's the
Believe me, it's
land.
there.
Look, there's that llama just staring at us. Straight up, the dude drowned or died or whatever. Like
Oh, yeah, he's dead.
his
What?
llamas are just all over the place now.
Oh, wait. I need hay. Give me some hay. Better
Oh,
first thing else. Did they
um,
give me hay? Did they give me hay? No. Are none of this ready? No. I already
nah.
used all mine to make bread. Damn it.
Yeah, so did I.
Damn it. Is there anything out there? What is that below him just going berserk? Look over here. This drown is going nuts.
Where?
Look below the llama. He doesn't know what to do with itself.
He's like just spinning in circles. The dude is having a
He's a
ball.
little whack. Well, I can't get that llama now.
There's another llama
Hmm.
somewhere. I
I think
don't
it
remember.
died.
He was no, it was further out. This llama's pretty close. The other llama was like I went up top of your house and I saw that one. I think it was like
Yeah.
over that way or something. I mean, it might be dead now, but like when I saw it on
Oh
top of your
well.
house, it was alive.
That noise. Whatever.
Yeah.
Eat. I don't like. We need to figure out a plan for this farm. I think we should put the farm a little farther away. Now that we're
Why's
starting to
that?
build a little bit, get it out of
Yeah.
like the center area. It's kind of obnoxious, and it's not even. We need to like have a
Well, what?
plan for it.
Yeah. Well, what we can do for now is let all this grow, and then once all of this is finished growing, all the trees and all the wheat, we'll extend all of that. That's what I was kind of starting to do with the trees over here, is make this the designated tree area, and eventually I was whittling down all of the areas here.
Yeah.
And I didn't really care about recollecting the dirt because we still have like 2 stacks of it.
Yeah. Well, I got a stack of dirt or a half stack in my inventory. Hmm. I need sand though. I need sand. I'm running out of sand. What did I put? I did a whole level up. Ah! What's going on? Idiot dog. Alright. What all the topics you got?
Um, well, one thing I did want to talk about was um, about like how in nowadays that I'm not interested in going out of my way for other people as much. Like um, to explain, like for me, I feel like I've lost a lot of friends recently. That I'm just like, um, at first I was like, man, I must be doing something wrong. Like I know I'm an asshole, but I didn't know I was this much of an asshole. But like the more I thought about it, I was like, man, you know what? I don't think I've. Oh my god. Oh,
What?
Hold on. I literally, got, I hit this like dirt block out, and then I was like, I fell down into the hole, and I all I do is I fall in the hole, and two drown just look up at me, and are like, you don't belong here, and they both started swimming towards me. They're like, you're in the wrong neighborhood, buddy. Oh my god. Just their faces. They're both looking like they were having a chat, and then I dropped, and as dropped down, they both just tilted their head. What? But anyways, but yeah, so I was like, um, a lot of people that I've lost friendships with, um, a big thing is like, like, if I lose the friendship, like I lost, um, like two friends because someone had accused me of something that I didn't do without going into detail with it. Because it's just,
Yeah.
there's no real point in going into detail in the conversation because um, it's not going to change anything. But
Shit.
oh, you were actually underwater. I thought you were in the mine.
I am in
Um,
the mine.
oh, then wait, then how'd you die if you were you
Oh, they're
drowned?
everywhere. They're everywhere. Oh, they're right here
Okay,
as soon as you land.
are they? I can kill it.
I don't know where he went. I was chasing the evil demon.
Oh, here he is. Hey, buddy.
Where?
Ow!
Oh, I thought he had an
Help
arrow in
me.
his head.
Um, Probably
I'm
more
trying to get
down
into
here
this
too.
cavern.
But
Oh, there is. There definitely.
but so my criteria with like people nowadays is like, so like I dropped that friend because I was like, um, like the drama they were starting, and I made my case in point, and then I was like, you know what, I'm a big person, like I can say, hey, maybe I'll try to meet a middle ground with them. So like I'll give them, like they were accusing me of all this shit, and I was just like, you know what, it's not really any uh skin off my bones if like um if I say like, oh yeah, well maybe what you're saying, I could understand that, you know. It's
Yeah.
just a part of being an adult is just being like, yeah, I can understand your point of view on this. Um, I mean, it's not what happened, but you know, I can see why you think that way. And that was a big mistake. I gave them that 1 inch, and they took a mile.
Yeah.
And I was just like, okay, this conversation is not worth having. And then I thought about it. I was like, do I really want to remain friends with this person? And my ultimate answer was obviously no. So um, I said, okay. And I said, look, as things stand, if you continue to accuse me of this, I don't see how we can remain friends because um, uh, you're really trying to witch hunt me here, and i'm
Yeah.
trying i'm trying to meet you at any point here, trying to sway you to understand my point of view, and instead of judging me on without getting my point of view on something, which is what they were doing, you know just seeing it from my point of view, and taking my side of the story and understanding where I'm coming from, and why what they were saying just doesn't add up.
Yeah.
And they said it's not gonna. They without so many words, they said basically that they weren't going to, and I was like, okay. And they were really like, bye, like they won the argument, and I'm just like, bye. um, you know how people can be like, when people think they're in the right and they think they've won an argument, they're like,
Yeah.
they just become really sassy and think
Yeah.
that, like, the person answered me with like a shrug off gif or something like that. Which, by the way, they're talking to me, like arguing with me while I'm at work over
Yeah.
message. And I was just like, are you real for real right now? Like, I just didn't have
Yeah.
time to play with them. I'm being an adult here. Um, so, uh, but, when I was talking,
Yeah.
what I'm going from there is basically, I thought about, you know, is that person someone? One of the things I thought about was, is that person someone who goes out of their way for me? As in, if we hang out, have they come to me at all? Like, am I the one that basically goes to them every time, or um, is there times where they uh, meet up with me? You know, am I paying for them when we go out to places, or is it an equal relationship? Because I like to think of it like, oh, oh look, there's another merchant. Look, he's got more llamas. We are surrounded by llamas because of these people.
Wait, I think the other
Merchant,
one's dead.
you
Oh, there it
will
is now.
die and your llamas will be ours. But anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, so basically, I like to take friendships as if um, it's a relationship with like i.e. relationship like you're dating the person.
Yeah.
Because basically it is. I mean, it's the same concepts. Obviously, in a friendship, you're probably not having sex with them. You could, friends with benefits, but for the most part, you're not. You're not. It's not intimate in that way.
Yeah.
Um, but I would still say it's very intimate in the point where, you probably at some point will spend money on your friends,
Yeah.
and also you probably will have to drive to see them or drive to go do something with them.
Yeah.
Um, and uh,
Of course.
one of uh, and so for me, um, sorry, I have to fix this. It was driving me insane. Like one of the trees was off by one. I'm like, this is gonna drive me nuts. My OCD's kicking in. So like, what was I even saying? Ah, this tree just made me go lose my train of thought. The point is, people people need to equally do things for each other. So like, you came here and we went drinking and stuff like that, you know. So of
Yeah.
course, when you suggested, oh, let's do something, let's drink and do whatever at my place, I was like, yeah, of course I'll come to your place and do all that. What you doing here, buddy? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Stop trying to grow marijuana in my attic. But
Yeah.
so like, yeah, obviously I'm gonna go out of my way for you. Um, and that was one
And
of the
that means
things
a
like,
lot.
when Phil was talking about getting a car, I was like, you're talking about how he when I suggested to him before, oh, the guy died again.
Oh my
Ooh,
god.
they just keep. Oh, I can hear him. I think he's invisible. I think he turned himself invisible to save himself from the drowned. That's probably
Okay.
why those things are dancing around, because the guy might be still out there. Um,
Let me see.
can you hear him? I don't think you can trade with him right now.
Yeah,
Uh,
I clicked on an invisible guy. I can trade with him.
yeah, that's weird. Um,
Oh,
but
okay.
what was I saying? But so like Phil was saying how like when he first decided to move, I was like, oh yeah, I'll come visit you. And then um, I was like, yeah, you can come to Philly and stuff like that, and we'll see a hockey game here too. And he was like, oh, I don't know if I want to go all the way there. And I was like, well, I don't want to go all the way to you if you're not going to come all the way to me too. Like,
It's fair.
take the relationship. Um, and then when he was talking about the cars, I was like, my dude, you're saying that you're gonna buy another car, but you won't even take the time and money to come to me for like one time out of the year at least. And I was
Yeah.
just like, um, that's kind of shitty. But that was my main point is like, I don't have time for people who aren't gonna make time too.
Yeah.
Make time for you, you better make time for me. You know. Um,
Yeah.
it's fine if you
Booty House,
can't.
the real one.
Like even once, even if you can only make time once a year, that's fine with me. I'll make time once a year to go to you. Like that's totally cool for me. Um, and I don't want it to seem like I'm shitting on Phil. Phil is just my big example of like I'm not saying like, oh, I'm never gonna be friends with Phil again now, but I'm saying like, it just because in the chat that irked me because I was
Yeah.
like, this is the whole reason why I stopped being friends with these other group of people. Besides the fact that they witch hunt me, they tried to witch hunt me, and I was just like, yeah, that's not happening because I didn't do anything to you.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean, that's fair.
but let's see, fill that in.
But yeah, for the time being, I
Um,
still can't drive, so.
yeah, well, that's understandable. But so I was just getting, my main point of this whole long shebang is like to get your point of view is like um how do you feel you've changed as an adult um with making friends and keeping friends and stuff like that opposed to how you used to be, like did you have anything that kind of made it um like mine where you lost people because you realized you changed and matured and became an adult while they stayed the same.
Um, well, let's see. I graduated high school going on 8 years ago. Um, but I mean, the big thing that I can really notice now is that most of my current friends that I talk and hang out with, you, Phil, uh, Kevin, my buddy Eric, who you've met a couple of times, Eddie.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not Eddie for this, not Eddie for this example, but like all you guys, I met through work, and mainly the people I hang out with, work. And I mean, while I was in college, I had a lot of friends and hung out, and that's where I started to party and partied with them and stuff. And then when we graduated, I mean, I've seen one of them since graduation 2 years ago. Um, so I kind of fell off. With high school, the only person I talk to from high school anymore is Eddie. Um, um, but I mean, that's kind of my own doing. Did I really change a lot from high school? I mean, yeah, when you graduate high school, you're still technically a teenager. You're going to go through changes. Um,
Yeah.
but I mean, the big thing with me was, I mean, I had a lot of friends that I still hung out with after high school up until like 2 years after. Um, then I broke up with my ex, and I cut off literally every other friend I had from high school except for Eddie. So I was left, not really left with him, but he was the only person who didn't really hang out with our friend group. So that was kind
Yeah.
of my own doing. But I mean, Eddie's been like my best friend since like fifth grade. I don't ever really see that changing. Um, But as far as like changing from high school, heck yeah, I've changed. I was like a complete like edge lord. I'm never gonna drink, smoke in my life. Up until like third year of college, I was like that.
Yeah, well, you want to hear something funny? Is in high school and like the start of my college, like until I really until almost I turned 21, like really up until those like when I started to get funny enough when I started to hang out with the Quidditch club and go to their like social gatherings um,
Yeah,
is like I was super against alcohol. I
yeah,
thought it killed your brain cells. You know, it wasn't good
it
unless you were
it does.
24 and like your brain cells are fully developed. Oh yeah, it totally does. And like all of that's true. But I felt like I never wanted to drink and I was super against people that wanted to drink and stuff like that. I think
Yeah,
that's one of the main reasons me and my first girlfriend broke up is because she wanted to drink and I was like, you're like 18. Like
yeah.
you're gonna kill all of your brain cells. But we should light up this corner a little bit. There we go.
No, I want zombies to spawn so we can farm stuff from them.
Yeah, well, fine then. But they can't spawn
I
unless they're
was.
like 30 blocks away. You know that, right? We should make a mob spawner, but
We need something, or at least we need to find where those other monsters are spawning. We need something.
well,
I mean,
what
we
we'll
need
do
coal.
is,
We have no coal.
yeah, well, what we'll do is we'll branch off from like here and go like 30 whatever blocks out, and we'll make a mob spawner, like a platform that just like will allow mobs to spawn on it. Um,
True.
But so, I've actually been very fortunate with. It's not. Um, what's it called? It's not me breaking up with someone that's destroyed friendships with me. It's just been like me not being like maturing and not being the same person I was, uh, a few years ago, and realizing that the people that I've associated with are kind of shitty, and that I'm for me, I'm cutting out a lot of the people that are toxic in my life. Uh, and it took a lot of work and effort, and a lot of them
Yeah.
uh, just didn't grow up. But like, I still
Yeah.
hang out with you, um, and Kevin and Bill and all of them because for me, you guys, even though we go and we drink and we have a huge merry time, uh, we
Way to
still
describe it.
we still we're still, I would say, for the most part, super mature, and a lot of us have really grown up. I would say for
Crutches.
um, minus maybe Phil. I would say Phil's the only one that hasn't grown out of it. The party scene. But for the most part, a lot of us don't really care about like having a rager and stuff like that. We'll have a
Oh,
night
I
out
always want to have a
drinking and
rager.
stuff like that,
I
and
don't
we'll
know.
have a
I like the ragers.
ragers are fun, but I would say like for the most part, we don't need that to have a good time. You know,
Oh no.
we make
I
our
go
own
out and get shit
fun,
faced. Yeah.
and we go to bars and go do things like adults do. You know how
Yeah.
adults go and have fun and stuff like that. Um, you know, so um, I would say for the most part, we've matured a lot, and um, the people I associate with, like I have a couple friends
Ooh,
from Salisbury. What?
they died. Leather and a lasso. We need that.
Oh yeah, use the lasso to grab that other. Oh, he's not dead. I hear him somewhere. I heard hat.
Yeah, he's invisible. He's invisible. He's mad that took his lead.
Grab that other
But
one's.
there were there
Uh,
there were two. So here, take that one. It's behind the tree.
oh, Grab that, what's his face? That llama. Bring him in.
I'm gonna try.
I'll make
It's
a
probably
hay
like a.
bale.
I can't. Look what's under him.
Huh? Here, alright, we'll both go out there and I'll get the zombie, you get the llama. Just tell me
I'm
when you're
holding all
ready.
this stuff.
Yeah, I'm
Drop up all
holding
my
a lot.
stuff.
Yeah, let me drop off some key things that I don't want to lose.
Pretty much everything I'm holding.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much how this series goes. It's like, I'm gonna die if something touches me. Um,
Yes.
it's
We
like
need to
our
ensure
hunger
survival.
really doesn't go down
I
too
don't know. It's
much.
weird.
Um,
It's weird. Like on PC version, on like your hunger goes down like just from mining and walking and everything. I don't know why it's so different on here. Probably more
yeah,
kids playing this version, so they want it to be a little bit easier.
yeah, I'd assume so. But more hit. There we go. There, he's dead. But
I
was
think
I
it's coming
talking
behind
about?
me. I caught a big fish.
Yeah, he's coming. I don't know.
We
Put him on the
appreciate you too, Booty Man.
Can you tie him to the tree or whatever? Or oh, we need a post, don't we? I can make a
Let's get a fence
post.
post. Wow, why am
Yeah.
I in the tree? Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Let's go. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Let's go.
Here, hold on.
We
I want to make a
appreciate you,
fence
Booty
post.
Man.
I need some sticks.
I have one.
It's alright, I already made one. Here you
No,
go.
I have one. Oh, never mind. I don't have one. Just put
Here.
it. Where do you want it?
We'll put them right by this tree. Here you go.
Come here, bitch.
Stay.
Stay, or you get a spanking.
I'll make him a hay barrel.
I
Hay
don't know
bale.
how to do that. Hey, there he
It's
is.
just-
He's on land.
Ew.
What should we call this guy? We're gonna call him Booty Bane. He wants too much money for his shit. Ah, fell.
Here you go. Eat it.
I gotta rewrap my ankle.
I have fed you. Take my offering.
We need to build like a barn
Yeah.
or something. We need to get this town rolling. We need to get some peeps in here. We need to build a prison so we can house all the wandering traders who keep thinking they can come by.
They all wander to us. They're all like, "Hey, those guys in the middle of the ocean look like they got a lot of money."
We don't. Yeah, we don't want outsiders here.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
You
like-
want 6 emeralds for what? What is that?
Block of ice, probably.
It's a block of ice. And a torch. A slime ball. A tree. Not even a tree. A sapling. Some lily pads. What is wrong with
Oh,
you?
you can make crossbows? What?
You're so
make a crossbow?
useless. You're the most useless. You're more useless than the villagers are. At least they have some good stuff they'll trade for before I murdered their iron golem.
That's
That,
true.
to be fair, was going to murder me. But
Anyway. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I've matured a lot these past few years, and I feel like, thinking about having kids, whether I'm gonna have that or not, or like, renovating a house, buying a house, and stuff like that. Looking into all of that, it's really like made me feel, I guess, a lot older than I actually am.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all stuff I have to think about right now, like, because I'm just
Yeah.
at that age. Christ, I'm almost halfway to 30.
I am more than halfway.
I am almost 25, so I am
I'm almost 26.
living that good life.
Yep.
I had seen someone I follow on Instagram say that they're 24. It's like, God, they're so much older than me. And then I was like, wait, I'm 24.
Yeah,
Fuck,
that's
I'm
how it
old.
goes. I'm losing my knees. I had to get ankle surgery already.
Uh, yeah, I mean, you're dying.
Essentially, yes.
Phil's dead to us.
Pretty much. Easiest way to put it.
Kevin's been whipped. Same
That's
with
racist.
Zach. Well,
Zach's been
especially
dead.
Zach. Zach is a married man now. He's a married man. He's dead
What
to
was
us.
that?
That was Katie trying to put her input when it wasn't asked for. Um, but
At least he sits with you while you're streaming.
she has no choice. The TV is right at the bed.
I need your help down here, man. I completely ruined the mine.
All right, I will get some wood. Oh my god, I can see the flood now.
I can't even get out of it. There we
What
go.
is this? I can't.
I'm, you look so stupid swimming in the little like inch deep water.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to get to sand, and there's sand over there. I can't even see.
Yeah, because it knocked out all the torches.
Now you're ruining the water.
I'm fixing the water issue. If you have a leak in
Ah,
your
shit.
house, you fix the leak. You plug up the leak.
With wood? Oh, Booty Man's fighting back at you on your chat.
Is he?
Yeah.
You're whipped. Let's be real. Um. No,
Booty
Kevin's
Man
not.
responds.
Kevin's not whipped. He's Zach's whipped for sure. He's gone. He's dead to us. Um.
You sure?
Yeah. Um. I think Kevin will still come out and hang out with us and stuff like that. Zach, on the other hand, there's no chance. He's gone. He's been gone. We will never see him. We might see him on his wedding day. That would be it. That would be the final time we ever see him.
I took all your stuff.
Hey, buddy. Out of my house.
I need sand, so I'm gonna ruin everything you just did down here real quick.
Alright, well, make sure you fix it.
It's your mine too. That you don't even use.
You know,
God
I
damn it.
use it.
Everywhere I dig.
Why should I use it? I mean, I've got you to kind of do things for me.
You're just the excavator.
One,
Booty Man's always down to hang with the boys.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
But we're not boys anymore. We're men. Always down to hang with the men. I like saying that.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I see you. 24, 25,
What?
26, 27, 28,
I'm laying in my bed.
30. Okay. I am building us a mob spawner at the moment.
Ooh, well, that's spooky. Ooh, down with the men. Those special kind of men. We call them the boys. We're with the boys. We're always with the boys.
Yeah, I need more stone. Alright, I'll go to bed now. Do you not?
Aha. Now you're trapped with the monsters.
Really am not.
Haha, you trapped yourself.
Ah.
I wouldn't mind hanging with some men right now.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, aging just makes you feel like you've just gotta do a lot more in life. Like I feel like I've picked up a lot more hobbies, um, and done a lot more of on trying to be active and doing whatever I can in life
Yeah.
rather than, kind of letting it pass me by. Uh, so like I went to Canada recently, in the past couple of months and stuff like that. Just kind of getting out there and seeing what the world has to offer and opening up my mind to new things, reading stuff, listening to a lot more
Yeah.
podcasts, streaming now again. Uh,
Yep.
just doing
I
a
think.
whole
Yeah.
bunch more.
See, my free time has just been me sitting in the basement, playing games all day and watching wrestling. Not my house.
That is not your house anymore. No.
I've taken quite the interest in wrestling recently.
Yeah.
Doesn't serve any purpose to me, but I like throwing it on in the background while I'm playing games. It's weird seeing The Rock with hair.
I was never big into wrestling. I wasn't really. That wasn't my thing. Like, a lot of
Every
my
other
friends liked
boy growing up.
wrestling, and then they also liked, if they were into anime, they were into like Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that.
I never got a Dragon Ball Z.
And I was just like, it's like wrestling for me. It's not interesting. I don't find it in like it's not an engaging story because, um, there's just, um, uh, there's no plot to me. It's like
Well, you're about to
he
hurt Booty Main's feelings.
there's a like well for me there's like there gets a strong enemy and then usually they have to grow to like do it. But it's like Goku has grown so much that it's just like there's nowhere to go. It's like the next guy is like, oh, he can destroy worlds, and then the next guy after that, oh, he can destroy galaxies. And I'm just like, at this point, ooh, it's not even intimidating. Like, if he could just like blink and like everything in existence is gone, I'm just like, it's boring. Like, why even
Yeah.
fight him at that point?
That's how I feel about Marvel and like the Avengers crap. Once he brought gods into it, I kind of just lost interest.
Yeah, it's like so I can understand like people wanting to watch it and enjoying it. Just for me personally, it's just not my thing. Like
Yeah, makes sense.
I'm just, it's not engaging to me. I can understand why people want to watch it, why they think it's engaging, but for me, those points are more weak points than strong points for me. I'll never knock someone for what they enjoy. Um,
Yeah,
like
what the fuck? You
watching and
enjoy
stuff like that.
Minecraft?
Like,
You're a
yeah, I
loser.
mean, clearly I'm in Minecraft right now. I mean, it doesn't get more mundane than this.
Does it not though? I think it
I
does.
mean, I guess you
You've
could play
never.
Farm Simulator or something.
I love
Uh,
Farm Simulator. Don't ever knock that.
but like,
You hit me where it hurts.
um,
Where's the fucking blow? Alright, this is far enough for a farming area, I think. What are you doing down there, buddy? Are you in the mine?
uh,
You swimming?
yeah, I'm in the mine. I gotta get all this cobble so I can make our mob spawner.
Just take my cobble.
How much cobble you got?
Um,
I need a couple
one
64 stacks.
stack. Never mind. Yes, I don't have that much. You have me beat in something for once.
I need stacks on stacks. Apparently 64 doesn't really get you any far at this point in the game. Doesn't get you anywhere.
Welcome to survival mode, bitch.
Um, but yeah, I don't know, like, but also like I have weird interest. Like, if I watch an anime, I'm watching the fucking weebest shit that like everybody else is like, why the fuck do you watch that? So I can't
Fair
really
enough.
talk about taste. I mean, I don't think I have good taste, to be honest. I think I watch things that most people would say are cruddy and aren't good.
Yeah.
And I would say my music taste, for the most part, is about the same. But also, like, especially with music, like, I listen to pretty much anything. Like, it depends on my mood for me.
Yeah. That's fair. That pretty much sums up anybody, though, I think.
Yeah.
It really depends on your mood for most music.
Yeah, well, but, like, some people, like, I don't think Phil listens to anything but pop punk. I don't think he's ever listened to a single song in another genre and enjoyed it, you know? And that's
I
fine.
guess.
That's what he's into, and he knows what he's into. But like for me, I can't do that. It's just
Yeah.
like I can enjoy pop punk, but like the way he ruins it for me, it's like it's too much. Like I don't. Every time I go out drinking, I don't want to listen to the same three songs over and over again. You know. Um, Sometimes I
How
want to
could you
listen
not?
to a rock song from the 80s. Sometimes I want to listen to a hip hop song. Sometimes maybe it's some kind of weird country hip hop mix. I don't know.
Ugh,
But
those are the worst.
regardless, like when I uh,
Use your words, buddy. Use
when
your
I
words.
listen when I listen to music, I don't listen to just one genre, and I can't get
That's fair.
committed to the genre uh, like he does. Now I'll listen to some artists, and I'll listen to pretty much all the songs they have to offer, and maybe I won't like all the songs, but I'll listen to them all.
Yeah.
Like for me, that's Lily Allen. Like I love her music. I don't like even if it's bad, I'll listen to it. Oh, oops! I pulled
That's
a U.
dedication. What'd you do?
Uh, Nothing. Don't worry about it. Nothing is
I'm having.
wrong.
I'm going nuts over here in this corner. I'm trying to get all the sand that's back here.
Yeah. Um,
That sand? That was sand. Damn it.
yeah, I see that. You're a little wild. But
I'm having fun, okay?
all right, calm down.
Not
But
really.
yeah,
It's
I've
a
been
struggle.
engaging in different hobbies and stuff like that, expanding myself, and I've really, um, like after not having to really be forced to learn, I really enjoyed learning.
Learning.
Like
You gotta use
it's really
Khan.
weird
Gotta
how
use
that
Khan
works.
Academy.
Um,
Learn some
I
coding.
just feel like that stuff isn't for me. I think that's too
What?
much like classes.
Oh, it is a
I
class,
am,
essentially, yes.
but like, well, it is. That's just what it is.
It,
But
it's
like,
literally a class, yes.
yeah. But like for me, I think the most engaging way for me is to learn on my own and not have someone like make me read certain things. Like with a class, you're forced to read like certain texts and you have to do certain assignments and all that stuff. And for
Yeah.
me, I'm like I don't learn best that way. I learn best when I'm looking up like all the things that I want to learn about that aspect. Oh my god, this water is killing me here. It's literally made it impossible to go up the ladder. I was literally jumping at the ladder and I was not getting any closer. Oh, something. Oh, this is all your sand that's floating up to the surface.
Where?
It was all the
I
way
need
out
my
here in the
sand.
middle of the ocean. I was like, what is this in the middle of nowhere?
I needed it.
Here.
Needed it.
You should collect me some sand, too. I need it, too.
No, I need the sand.
I need it, too.
Well, you can take my stone.
Well, I can trade you some stone for some sand.
I need sand.
And I
I
need
gave you a whole
sand.
stack of stone. I need sand. What do you need sand for?
I need it for my windows.
You don't need windows.
I need windows.
I need windows.
I also
Speaking
need
of
windows. My whole second floor needs windows.
I guess you're right, technically.
But yeah, I feel like that's weird that I can learn easily on my own, but as soon as someone tries to teach me, I'm just like, nah, not gonna learn this. You've made it boring for me.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
And it's not like the teacher's fault or anything. It's not like I've had bad teachers. Like I've had bad teachers before, but I would say a lot of the teachers I've had are really good.
Yeah.
And know how to teach a class. I just feel like I'm not someone who learns in school. I feel like college probably wasn't for me, but I went because that's what my
You
parents
were
wanted
told
for
to.
me.
Yes.
What are you doing?
What do you mean?
You not?
I'm in my house.
Yeah, sure you are.
You should know I'm gonna pull lots of hijinks.
Yeah.
I see.
Get in your bed. Get in your bed. Bedtime.
You can't
Spank
catch
you.
me. I'm. Oh well, in that case, I'm coming back.
um,
We need to get some people on here to do guest appearances. Do like a whole interview. Set up interview questions. You can do that tomorrow.
well, I feel like we've started to turn this into kind of almost a podcast with like having
Yeah.
these conversations and topics.
Yeah.
So going off of like maturity and like development and stuff like that.
Oh, where am I
Um,
going?
how do you feel that you've changed, if at all, with how you handle relationships and like how you would handle a breakup or something like that, um, in general?
Uh, I don't. I don't know. Because last time, we dated for 3 years, and I was the one who did the breaking up. Um, but I mean, there was a lot that went into it. What
So
is going on here? We're being
what?
attacked.
By what?
Ah,
What are you talking about?
help! Help! They're
I
coming
can't.
to invade us.
You've put
It's
dirt.
pillagers. It's pillagers. Help! They're slowly encroaching, and now they're here at the tree farm.
What? What are you? What you? Oh my God! The squid people! He killed me!
I ain't messing with them, man. They have shit.
They had
They have crossbows.
they had crossbows.
I don't want to mess with these guys, dude. I just look out my window and they're just like approaching slowly from the ocean. You didn't even kill them.
I killed one. I'm trying to gather up my crap. Oh my god. I had some weird thing come across my screen after that.
That was weird.
It
Are we
was
considered like
like,
a town now?
I think it was them declaring war on us was what I got after that. Was like we
That
just
was
now
weird.
started war with them. And I was like, they fired on us first though.
Yeah, that was weird. It was
Oh
villagers like
my
attacking.
crap went everywhere.
Some stuff does
Dude.
not float, I have learned.
No, it'll float. It'll just float eventually. It like
Mm.
takes it a second. Some things are just heavier. Um, oh, I
Ooh,
got their
that's
flag. It's called
that's cool.
Illager. It's called Illager
Oh,
banner.
illagers, yes. The good old illagers. They're the illest, man.
Can I
Man.
put it on my house?
That's cheating. I want it. I discovered them.
I killed them. Here, you can
You're
have
not
their
wrong, it's
arrow.
yours.
You can have their arrow and make a
Ooh, I
bow.
have a bow. I do have a bow.
Well, you have one arrow from them.
I think I have a bow.
We need to learn how to make their crossbow.
Yeah.
Because
I think we should
that
call
was...
this around the 90-minute mark.
Oh,
95
cool.
around.
The banner is swaying. Well, you'll
Is it
have to
really?
call it
Yeah.
because, like, I've been recording a little while before you got here.
Ah, what did you talk about?
Oh, that's what I was talking about how the fact that you weren't here. I'm missing a lot
Ah,
of stone. I lost
that's not
almost...
ideal.
No, I lost almost all my stone, I think, to them.
I put a lot of work in getting that for you, man. You better find that. That was really hard for me to get, man.
Well, I
Come on,
got the
man.
stack that you gave me, I just don't have the stack that I had.
Uh-huh. And how can you tell?
Because there's 38 left, and I used about
Oh, Booty Man
20
wants us
of
to
them.
beat their ass. Oh, we beat their ass. We did.
Um, but, so, like, for me, with going with relationships and breakups and stuff like that, um, like, I think... I don't think I've broken up of one relationship. I did the breaking up. Um, Other than that, like really, I'm pretty dedicated as far as a boyfriend goes. So like, the girl tends to just break up with me instead.
That
Um,
makes sense. Yeah.
but
Girls are icky anyway.
yeah. But what's it called? Um, I feel like the way I've started handling it has evolved throughout all of my past breakups. Um, like I tend to not dwell on problems as much. Oh my god, the villager sound, and he was just like, mm-hmm, like he's trying to respond to me.
Why are you glowing?
Am I glowing?
You have
I don't
like
know.
stuff coming. Whoa. Me
I
too.
assume it's
Look at me.
because I...
Oh, he's back.
What? Oh, hello, man. I think it's because I killed those guys and started a war with them.
I like their sounds they make. It's like poetry.
Yeah.
As far as like maturity wise goes for that kind of thing, it's kind of hard for me to tell. I was only 2 years out of high school when I did that, and I mean that's when I made friends with like Eric and stuff. And he was there to help me through a lot of it. I was already talking to Kirsty at that point, so it's really hard for me to judge off a breakup how far I've become maturity wise. Overall maturity, I've definitely can't eclipse any further. I would think, considering I was pretty immature going into college, and of course I got into partying, and then my partying probably peaked with you guys, and now it's back to pre-college levels of partying.
Well, I think I've
As I've
been
gotten more
very
mature.
fortunate with my relationships. where I had a relationship where it was kind of um, pretty much all about like sex and stuff like that. So I got that experience of having like the
Yeah.
hot girlfriend that's like, oh, all we do is have sex and stuff like that. Um, Granted, she's crazy, and um, if I would do it all over again, I wouldn't get in the relationship with her because that's just not feeling that. But
See, it's hard for me to say that because, like, that last relationship started in high school. So, like, going back to my high school self, I don't know. It's hard. I don't know.
he's in
I
the
don't
water. Can you put your head down, buddy?
know.
He's gonna drown.
Let's
No, no,
save
no!
him.
Let him drown!
No.
No, let him drown!
Hey, don't.
Let him drown! Let him
I don't
drown!
even know which one it was. Okay. I
Oh.
can hear him dying.
um. Yeah. But so I've been fortunate where I've had the relationship. It's all about that, and then I had a period of time where it was pretty much me with just like girls and stuff like that, like um, just fooling around and stuff like that. Um, and I've had the like first relationship experience where it's awkward and you don't really do much and stuff like that. Um,
Yep.
so I've experienced a lot of different styles
Yeah.
before I got into a more serious relationship where it's more mature and uh, it's not all about like um,
Yeah. Sex and partying.
yeah. Sorry, I was trying to figure out how I'm gonna make this farm or whatever. I'm gonna put the farm behind my house. It just feels like the
What?
most
I dug a
natural
path out
place to
to it
put it.
already.
What?
I dug a path out to where it should be. Follow the stone brick road.
Alright, well, I'll get rid of this then.
You nincompoop.
I didn't know you were
Whoa.
gonna do that.
Yeah, keep it away. That way we can put like the stock market exchange here and everything.
It won't let me. It won't let me mine this dirt.
Looks like you need help there, buddy.
Yeah, well, it wasn't letting me pick it up. It was literally not going anywhere.
Don't die.
There's an air pocket down here.
That's weird.
There's a whole bunch of dirt down here.
Oh, there's a bunch of drowns right there. See that?
Oh, there's one
Right
right
below
behind
us.
you.
Ah.
Ow! I got hit. Someone hit me. Or I drowned.
You bit
I
a
don't
bad
know.
boy.
One or the other.
Something. Who
Um,
knows?
Let me take out one of the, or I'll take out two of these blocks. That way, if a creeper comes, it doesn't just come right into our territory.
Yeah.
It'll have to
Or you
swim.
can do this.
Well, we have to. What we really need to do is start making a fence around all of our stuff. Oh, there's a drowned right here. Hey, buddy.
Oh, they just want to be friends.
I'm sure that was the villager we killed. And I'm sure he did not want to be friends.
Did we really kill him though? I feel like he brought it on himself by being here and
Well,
existing.
I think he would have it said another way. He did have illagers attack us.
True.
Why did you fill my house with dirt?
That honestly was not me. I don't know who is deviant enough to do that.
Do
Devious.
I have to check my attic again?
I don't know. What I need you to do is go to sleep. Thank
I
you.
did want to go to sleep.
That took you way too long. Yeah, I got your message. And I answered accordingly. Alright. Well, we're about 95 minutes in. It's hitting the 11 p.m. mark. I think we should give a preview of what's coming tomorrow.
Oh, well, tomorrow, I'll actually write down some more topics. Because that's what I didn't do this time, is I didn't write them down. I just kept them in my head, and I was like, I won't forget them. And then you were like,
Yeah.
what's the topics? And I was like, I forgot them all. Uh, but yeah, I'll write down some topics if you want to write down some more topics before we
I
stream
can do
too.
that. I
Just
will
like
do that.
2 or 3. But, I mean, we only had, what, 4 topics, and it got us through a 2-hour set.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I mean, tomorrow we'll be playing Monster Hunter. It'll be Monster Hunter weekend, our first Monster Hunter weekend, where we're going to be playing Monster Hunter both Friday night, starting at 9 p.m., as well as 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as well as Saturday night at 9 p.m., both probably for 2 hours.
It'll be fun. Looking
What's
forward
that?
to this. Hopefully
Yeah,
make some more friends.
yeah, you'll get to see my new armor that I got. Um, that I
Your
bought.
kitty cat armor.
No, that wasn't for me. It's for the lady that we go and see the quests all at from.
Uh,
Um, she gets to wear it, but I don't get to wear it.
do you mind trying to get out of here?
Yeah, I do mind. Get it? Because it's Minecraft.
I don't get it.
Do you mind? Do you mind? Do you mind?
You're gonna kill me.
Am I?
Yeah, I only have 1 heart. 4 hearts. Whoa, that was sneaky. Alright, well, I'm gonna go to my bed.
Alright.
I'm looking forward to Monster Hunter. You said 9 p.m. tomorrow. I'll make sure to be here by about 9:20.
I will make sure I have a good Monster energy drink in me.
I get
Because
it,
that's the
'cause
only way I
Monster Hunter
survive.
World.
Yeah. And
You're funny.
it'll
You're
be
funny.
my what do you call, healing potion. I'm sure
Yeah.
that's what Monster Hunter has. We've never used them yet, because we just run in and shoot a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
But it'll be fun.
Oh,
And
I'm
then
looking forward to this.
Tuesday starts our first Halo session.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
What to discuss how to do that.
Yeah, I think what we'll do is maybe we'll play a match of online or 2, and then start the campaign.
I'm
Or
okay with
Halo
that.
1.
Let's do it.
But yeah, that's it for this stream.
Alright. It's been real.
Yeah. Adios.